people, my name is Rage, and welcome and all to our Afterbirth Eden streak, the road to 100. Now, I know we're like, what, 45 or something stupid. Aliens! Sorry, I got way too excited. I freaking love Tractor Beam. Oh, this is going to be a good run. I can tell this is going to be a good run. I know we're still a fair distance away from 100, but I'm kind of feeling it, you know. I'm getting very much into the Eden groove. I feel that I am become Eden, and that's a good thing, you know. If I can really get into the mindset of Eden, really become one, merge with his spirit, become Reden, or Edage, whichever one sounds better. Oh, Runebag is great, don't get me wrong. We'll see how many bombs and shiz we get on this floor, as I found peels. But yeah, I'm excited. It just actually makes me sound like a massive alien fanatic, doesn't it? Aliens, I told you, didn't I tell you? I told you. I do want one day something like that to be proven true. Some sort of conspiracy to come to fruition. Just so the conspiracy nuts can have the biggest smug I told you so of their life. It would be so smug that you would be physically blown backwards by the force of their smugness. And really, I think that would be a sight to behold, wouldn't it? There's something special about being so smug that you might actually die from a lethal overdose of sheer smugginess. It needs to be, I feel like it needs to be weaponized. It's probably more effective than anger, honestly. I feel like assurance, conceitedness probably leads to more downfall than anger. In fact, what would you say? What's more likely to lead you down the wrong path? Being too angry or being too cocky, too sure of yourself? That's the big question here. I think probably too cocky, because you're more likely to make a mistake, perhaps. Do I want that money? Or do I want the bomb? I don't know which one will give me rerolls. I think I'll get 2 rerolls out of that amount of money, but only 1 out of the bomb, so that's probably better. I mean, we'll see what we end up getting off the boss drop, but I think that's the likely tactical solution to this. But I don't know, it's weird. With this Tractor Beam, I've said this a few times, but I really have gone through a weird relationship with it. We dated briefly, but me and Tractor Beam, we wanted just different goals in our life, so we decided to remain just friends. Oh, that kind of sucks. I mean, if we find Continuum, it's really good, but somehow I don't think that's gonna happen. Whoa, this spacebar item. If I recall, it lets you redo a room to get the room drop again, so I could have redone a room that had a bomb drop, but in my defense, how often do you freaking have the glowing hourglass? It's not the most frequent item used in the world, so I may have forgotten it just a little bit. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Tractor Beam now, especially as it lets me do some seriously beautiful things. Eden's blessing isn't bad, and we are Eden. No, I'm gonna risk it. I believe oh God, I'm so sorry. I am so... I guess we don't have a choice, Celtic Cross. Oh, my greed, my avarice will be my undoing. Oh, sad times, I should have taken the blessing. I mean, admittedly, I like to deliberately not take Eden's blessing, because I feel like it's a little bit of a cheat next run, because it makes it a lot easier with 1 extra item, but still, that is definitely... In fact, what would happen if I did this now? Okay, I thought it might send me back to the room where I gave up my money. In fact, would that have worked? Could I have re-rolled 3 times, then hourglassed and got my money back? Is that how it works? Admittedly, I have no idea, and goddamn, my legs are itchy. And I know that's not something you probably need to or want to hear right now, but there is nothing like being scratched to high heaven by a kitten to make your legs itchy. There really isn't. It's just at all times, if I ever stop moving, you can be sure that I'm probably scratching myself. Just so you're very aware of that. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of a testing with the spacebar items. I feel the need to really understand what's going on with it. This room was quite the bit of destruction, so that is good. Come on, little fly. So we got a chest, which I'm going to open, grab all of this money and this pill. Then I'm going to press this, and then we're going to go in there again. And does that mean, oh, I lost the money anyway, so you just redo a room. What, you don't even get the stuff again? What's the point? What's the point? It's like the worst kind of time travel in the world. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I really aren't. Perks, I mean, it's fine, but it doesn't really help us in this room. And, oh, what a chest with money in. Who saw that coming? Come on. Well, I honestly think it's a better spacebar item than that, apparently, so we got that going for us, and I at least can blow up that tinted rock and totally get small rock. Are you ready? I am the psychic fire xenomorphs. Zesty red turbulent 5 apples. We ate them because we had no choice, but they were not enjoyable. Nobody wants turbulent, zesty apples, especially ones that are on fire. So we could use this to get secret rooms, but I feel like using a spacebar item to try and potshot where they are might be a little bit of an issue, because there's like 3 good candidates for this floor, and we do at least have bombs and keys and all of that going on, and I've got a good feeling about this boss and subsequent devil deal. I mean, the small rock is probably the best item we've actually found so far that we've picked up. I guess Eden's Blessing is technically just the best item that we've seen, but I still have hope. One must always have hope. The same way that I have some very, very serious, important, and I would rather use this, I think, than my actual bomb. I think the actual bomb's got a lot more utility, but I've got some serious, grave news to tell you guys about. And I hope you're ready for this. You know my collection of massive amounts of bottle caps. For those of you that don't know, I used to drink way too many fizzy drinks, you know, Coke and Pepsi and the like. Yes, I would mix them both into one. Ooh, I would mix them both into one glass, because I am a maniac. No, we'll get Incubus. I think is probably worth more to us than just plain flight. The question is, and it is a big question, do I risk some of these? Retrovision, that's fine. And all of them pretty much terrible. But what I will do, just to feel a little bit extra secure, because now we're down to 1.5, not even returning health, and that always kind of freaks me out. I think we'll go to the shop and hopefully buy a... Oh, why you gotta be this way? Why you gotta be this way, world? Why you gotta be this way? Oh, it's magic, you know. Give me the money. That's literally for. That is. Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. There's 4 poops here. This is totally going to give us the best of both worlds. Yay! I love the best of both worlds. That's great. Okay, that's really good. Nightlight is a fantastic item and gives you a lot of surprising survivability. In fact, there was a lot of poops around this room. I feel like we would have been fine. Oh, no, none of them actually had money in. Well, there you go. So, yeah, I've drunk way too much fizzy drinks, and it's kind of like, this is kind of unhealthy. I need to stop. This was a couple of years ago, back when I was at uni, and, you know, was living it up as a uni student, doing uni work or gaming videos every day and never doing anything else, because so sad. I'll get both of these. Well, I think admittedly that was worth it. No items or anything, but that's just a load of good stuff. Incidentally, it's my opinion that that's how presents should be delivered, like just as custom. Instead of like wrapped up boxes, I really think it would be cooler to give people a golden treasure chest with a key in. Like how much would you enjoy being gifted a golden freaking treasure chest and the key and gone, go on, unlock it? You know, it just seems so much more majestic. So I decided to switch to fizzy water, and subsequently have been drinking fizzy water for years. And, you know, a lot of you might not like fizzy water. Generally, I find that people more dislike it than not like it, but I really like it. I don't know what it is about it, but I just really, really freaking like fizzy water. So I just started drinking that, and I decided, you know what, as a way to see how well I'm doing, I'll keep the bottle cap of every single fizzy water that I drink, and subsequently I've been doing that for years, which is all well and good, and it was fine at first, but now I'm in a situation where I ended up with, and I'm not even exaggerating, over 1,000 bottle caps piled up. Oh, come on. I'm gonna swap to this because if we get lucky it can actually annihilate things, but I'm still very much not pleased. We'll grab another bit of safety health. We still have loads of potential, you know, incubus and tractor beam. We just need to get something really, really neat, and this turns into just an incredible run. But come on. Oh, I really thought that might be the secret room. That was totally gonna be perfect. Do I want to use this in here? Nah, I don't. It's too big of a room. It tends to not really work when there's a lot of space for the beams to come down. So I've ended up with thousands of bottle caps, and it started to become a problem. Hell, even people started doing like an intervention to me to get rid of my bottle caps because they were just covering absolutely everything. In fact, oh, okay. Oh, I can't get past it. Imagine... Can you imagine if that had have been the thing that killed me on an Eden run? I really thought it would still let me sneak past the machine there. That would have been so unbelievably awkward. I actually, it hurts a little to think how much of a devastating end that would have been. My word. Okay. So yeah, I ended up way too many bottle caps on my desk, and I didn't have any room to put anything on my desk anymore. I didn't have any room to do anything. It was genuinely starting to become an actual problem that I had to deal with. So eventually I've relented. Wealth of wealth, definitely not bad there. Eventually I relented, and I was like, fine, I will get rid of them, because actually, admittedly, my desk had kind of become, come on, yeah, that was, you know, half the boss health. I can't deny that at least is partially acceptable, you know? It's a good chunk of damage as I try my best to kill it. Yay! Peep's normally annoying, but that was definitely fine. Boxes stuff, still not great, but could definitely be worse. Magician, don't be awful. Pheromones, okay, well, on we go. At least we got a health up, so we got that going for us for the next devil deal. But yeah, my desk had started to become one of those machines that you, like, put money in, and then it drops down, and then it pushes it, and attempts to push more money out, and eventually it falls down. Like one of those little 2p pusher machines. I mean, they're not always with money, but, you know, when you put something in, and then that causes a chain reaction that pushes them all off, and eventually you try to get them to fall off the edge, and down into the thing that you can get to. Well, my desk had basically become a giant bottle cap themed version of them, and that every time I had to put something on my desk, I had to slide it into the literal mountain of bottle caps, and that would cause some bottle caps to get displaced, and ooh, one is tempting. Oh, I mean, we only have, what, maybe 2.5 good items in total, maybe 3 if we give half a point to Small Rock and half a point to Nightlight. So we could re-roll. I'll judge it completely based on the item room, boss drop, and potential devil deal on this floor. I think if they all suck, then we'll re-roll and hope for the best, and if they don't, then we'll kind of commit to it. But that is very, very tempting. The stars, yeah, I mean, look at this. We're just getting such tragic items back to back. It's just really, really sad. I think I probably want to get that money. I mean, that's a lot, so we'll acquire that extra key there as well. So yeah, anytime I had to put something on my desk, I had to just hope that I didn't displace too many bottle caps and they all fell on the floor. Hell, I started thinking that maybe it'd be a cool idea to buy little prizes like mini bags of sweets and little plastic toys and putting them on top of my pile of bottle caps and getting people to come in and play push those bottle caps on my desk and choose a random object and slide it into my bottle caps and see what they got. But, you know, I feel like that's really taking it to too far, so I finally had to get rid of them, and that's of course the sad news, you know. A man should never be without his bottle caps. Ooh, could have 3 things firing our tears for us. That is definitely quite amusing. I'll save Crack the Sky for the next boss. Careful, and it is... Oh my god. That is really irritating. I mean, obviously, Fate doesn't really fire that often, so it's not the end of the world if we do re-roll that, but still, we may as well go for that. Yeah, that wrecked it quite a lot. Honestly, Crack the Sky definitely improved from how it used to be. So, yeah, I decided to get rid of my bottle caps, but I couldn't quite fully get rid of them. I couldn't throw them away. I'd collected them over years. I needed my bottle caps, and they needed me. So what I decided to do is get all, like, 1,000 of them and put them in a vase of vase that I had got and just fill it up with that. So you gotta be hush hush about this, okay? My secret vase bottle cap collection that I've now got. So I just have this vase in the corner of my room full of thousands of bottle caps, and I'm just hoping no one asks why it's randomly a lot heavier than it used to be. And I'm sure as hell hoping no one accidentally turns it upside down thinking it's empty, because I can totally see that happening. Hey, Stain. Well, half of it was definitely fine there. Although we won't have it for Krampus, and I don't know, I see Krampus in my future. I don't know why, but I really see Krampus in my future. Oh no, not Krampus in my future. Okay, alright, I think we re-roll. We have so many utterly terrible items that I think it's not worth keeping track to beam for. I mean, look at Eden. He looks like he's gone through a genetic engineering factory backwards, and, well, he did not get the result he was after. So I'm gonna go re-roll. I'm gonna leave it to fate. I'm gonna quite literally roll the dice and hope for the best. It's gonna be sad to lose Incubus, but really everything else is just... Oh, I mean, could it get any worse? Shouldn't say that, actually. Really should not say that, but here we go. Ooh. Oh, okay, alright, that's what that is. Yep, that's not bad. 99 bombs plus infinite bombs in the form of Dr. Fetus, and then just a little bit of Tech 2 for funsies. Oh my god, we got Death Size, we have Poop Bombs, so we have AoE from the Dr. Fetus, we got a collection of spiders, international baby, speaks many languages, multilingual baby, he's very good for holidays abroad, what a quality baby. But yeah, I think we can safely say that this is an upgrade. I mean, it does look like Eden had to die and lose all the flesh off his face to make it work, but I think that's a small price to pay, and I think we've suddenly got ourselves a much stronger position. Granted, the Tech 2 obviously sucks in that the damage down is huge, so we're now going to have to deal with that and not have quite as powerful Dr. Fetus, but then again, Dr. Fetus is still freaking Dr. Fetus, so I'm not too worried. This is good. So yeah, I've got a nice little secret 1,000 stash of bottle caps that I like to imagine will be really good very far in the future. A, if we ever become apocalyptic and bottle caps become a currency, I am set. Or B, if long after I am dead and gone, someone archaeology discovers this place and finds my bottle cap collection and then incorrectly draws the conclusion that we as a society used fizzy water bottle caps as our currency, and then me in my grave can go the miscommunication that I've caused, I would definitely be very much all over that. It would bring me great amusement in the afterlife. Come on, the AoE is just wonderful for bosses like that, and Jesus juice, that is great. Every little tiny bit of damage we acquire is just unbelievably useful from now on. That's a pointless room. We need both the shop and the item room when we have the money for it, and we actually might get to the boss rush. I mean, granted, even with Dr. Fetus, I don't want to do the boss rush with 4 health. I don't trust myself not to accidentally take too many hits, and thinking about it, even our Tech 2 isn't actually doing that horribly well. Why did I just get a poop bomb? Tell me I don't have that item. Tell me I don't have the diaper item. Please say it ain't so. I will not go. Take the diaper off, you filthy animal. Oh, God, that's gonna suck if that's true. It really, really is. Okay, and... hey, Gerald! Alright, I mean, you're not damaged, Gerald, but you are moral support, and really, I think that's important right now for us all, so, you know, I can accept that. Don't really care about either of them. Could definitely still do with flying. I think that's one thing that we need to really complete this. But apart from that, we should be able to win the run with just the items that we have now. So effectively everything else is a nice little bonus. Ain't that right, Wall Master? Ain't that right? Oh, okay. I thought there was 3 in that room. Oh my God! I am the worst at finding the shop. Absolutely. Unbelievably, irrevocably, yes, irrevocably and irrevocably the correct way to say that word, the worst. It is always in the last place you look, isn't it, guys? I mean, it's just the law of sod which binds us all. It's always in the last place you look. There it is, doing good. I do like that we have poisoned lasers. I think that's a nice little delicious... Ooh, that might be a lot of potential right there, but I have to damage myself for it because I can't move it towards me because bombs, oh God. I mean, we'll buy a cheap item. More options. That sucks that we only get that for 1 floor. I mean, admittedly, it's great in general, but oh, that is unlucky. I mean, we got that extra health, so I'll take that. And oh, I was really excited. I thought maybe Cricket's head in our future, but just no. And we are actually really, really slow, which isn't great, but I think we can combat that. Any more spirit hearts? No, I mean, we still technically gained 1 over there. Alright, so let's head to the next floor. I mean, if we get some sort of teleport, then I really will get a move on to the boss rush, but we'd have to find both within a minute, which I just don't see happening, especially as Curse of the Blind is on. I just don't see anything. Just rather have Wealth of Wealth over Karma right now. I think I've got enough karma banked. I think I can coast on my currently acquired karma. Okay, Curse of Darkness, that's kind of good, just because our laser beams are going to look freaking awesome in Curse of Darkness. Like, admittedly, Curse of Darkness, while it does suck, and it is kind of just on the irritating side, it's definitely the curse to have if fashion is what you care about, because, I mean, it allows for a whole range of light-based clothing, which I really feel needs more investment in the real world. I mean, I know there's been endeavors into glow-in-the-dark clothing, or clothing that glows when you touch it, or clothing that changes color when you touch it, which, by the way, is one of the most magically cool things ever, but I feel like we need just more straight-up glowing lit clothing, and then to complement it, we just need to make the world pitch black, and then we're good. In fact, that actually sounds like a really good plot of a evil genius fashionista movie. So he's like really into fashion, and he's convinced his new line of colorful, brightly lit clothing is the future, but he really wants to enhance it by making the world dark so his clothes shine even more, thereby representing the metaphor of his genius. So he decides the best way to do that is to start an underground organization of criminals, eventually working towards having the kind of resources to start a moon base on the moon, a la Dr. Evil, and eventually come up with a way to literally blot out the sun permanently in order to cause a shroud of darkness to forever overtake the earth. And then he realizes in his final moments as agents swarm to stop him that without the sun the earth is obviously doomed, and how could he be so foolish? But at least in his final hour he gets to see his clothes shining bright as lights for a dying earth, and he knows that he at least got to see true fashion beauty. And it's the tragic and stupid tale of Mr. Fishlow. Fashion and glow. I think Mr. Flishlow sounds pretty right. You know, you could see, like, Mr. Bond, I've been expecting you. They call me Mr. Fishlow. Now, if you'd like to take a seat, I may not have you shot yet. Like, I could definitely see that going on. And then Mr. Bond sits down in the chair, of course, and then before he starts monologuing, which of course all evil geniuses have to do, he's like, "You call that a suit? Oh, God, that is an offense." They just claps his hands twice, summons his fashion servants, which of course are the most best dressed and excellent to look at servants in the entirety of the evil genius world, and they immediately go about tailoring Mr. Bond an entire new suit so he can at least look really fancy and snazzy when he attempts to defeat Mr. Fashlow. So I think that really I've got the whole film sorted, and I think I just need to find someone who feels like financially backing it. So if any of you guys are directors or anyone with a few $1 million to spare to make the most fashionable spy movie known to man, I mean, I'm here for you. Ooh, I think Tech 1 makes sense, because then we get a little burst of lasers with an octofetus. And talking of evil genius, that very much seems like what's going on right now. Also, full visible map is just excellent, and I guess I'll buy the key, no point buying the bomb. And you know what, I'll tip you a couple shop. You've been good to me today, been much better than the... Okay, alright, I see how it is. You know, you neglect the shop once, and he never lets you hear the end of it. We'll use the Joker on the next floor that we don't get a devil deal on. I mean, it makes sense. It's basically Schrodinger's devil deal, you know? If you do use the Joker, you're gonna get Krampus with Head of Krampus, and if you don't use the Joker, then that floor's devil deal would have been like Brimstone and Abaddon. You know, you just got to accept that that's how it is, so you just got to use it. But this is really cool. Laser poop missiles, which is definitely a new and interesting initiative for the military to take in. Generally, very interesting combination of technology there. I feel like it's probably more effective for me to just use my Dr. Fetus bombs and stop trying to use my lasers. Yeah, that does seem to be working a lot better there. And there we go. Well, we got the devil deal anyway, so that is fine. And look, there he is. Good old Crampy. Don't do it. Ooh, that was close. What did I say? Oh, what did I say? Fortunately for us, Head of Grabbers is fine. We didn't have a spacebar item, so we've at least got some fun laser times in our future. And full visible map, once again, proving why it is just such a deliciously good item. And also having room-wide constant disorients is just amazing. Disorients? Is it disorients? What's the plural of disorient? Disorient? Is it disorient? I'm disorientated. Yeah, it is. So what's the plural of disorientated? Disorientateds? The room full of people who are disorientated. Yeah, that makes sense. But is there actually a plural? And I do like that my multidimensional baby is... Ow! Is... Ow, yeah. I love that my multidimensional baby is... Ow. I am a little bit concerned here. I've taken way too much damage than I would have liked to already instantly on this floor. If we curse... Oh, we are Curse of Darkness. That at least explains, well, I guess, the darkness. I don't really know what I was expecting there. Ooh, is it enough to keep all the nubs down to just keep throwing Dr. Fetus? That's actually really interesting. I feel like I do need to treat this like I only have Dr. Fetus and not Tech 2, and then I'll have a much better go of it. Nothing going on there. I mean, we may as well blow these up and see if we get an extra health up or something like that, because it would just come in really handy right now. And there we go. That was very scary in many ways. Do I go for the secret room? Did I get one? I did get... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, God. See, I'll be honest with you. A part of me wants to take this. I'm going to use the Joker. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. I was hoping for some sort of a health up. I am kind of tempted to take this just because we only have 2 hearts left, and that's worrying. That's really worrying. Just consistently worrying. Like, really, really worrying. I mean, she's dead. Please? I mean, we got a health up. Do I stick with the Dr. Fetus? Or do I get the undefined? Do I go for the ultimate randomization? Oh, I want to. I want to have the balls. I'll have the balls. I'll do it. Syntax error. Okay, I mean, that one at least looked okay. We gained health, which is really what I want. But, you know, it's about to change instantly again anyway. So, here we go. Oh, man, what is this run? Okay, I mean, this is fine-ish, right? Oh, we got Judas's Shadow. So that's at least something. And we're flying now. 2020, not great damage going on anymore, but I guess this is fine. Oh, man, the Mask of Infamy. It's an extra item to reroll. So I have to go through 3 floors while dealing with this. I am not sure. I am really not sure. I like how these two are just completely on top of each other. There we go. We've killed them because I just think that we would have died, and I think we would have died because of the fact that I had the poop bombs spawning under me. I think eventually I would have forgot and let them kill me. And I do still have 99 bombs, and that's another inspiration for this. I think that, wow, holy crap, Mask of Infamy! You lovely, lovely, sexy bastard. That was incredible. Just back to back. Just saving me from, oh my god, get out of that room instantly. Jesus, that was just unbelievable. The amount of pain that was being brought my way. So we have a Sin in there. So I guess we'll fight whatever that is. That seems like a good idea. Instantly beat him in a game of Bomberman. So, boss not this way, so we can scoot past these trubs once again, and I suggest going here, yeah, and then probably up. We'll get this chest while we're here as well, just in case of something. Alright, Penny Tears is fine, because honestly, right now, we just need items, so that when we reroll, we've got a higher chance of getting good items, you know? I mean, we've had Tech X and we've had Dr. Fetus, so I mean, we'll see. There's not a lot left. I'm hoping for Brimstone. We've got 3 floors left. This is going to be the mum fight here. So I think I should at least charge up Krampus's head so I can do a nice little chunk of damage at the start of the fight and get rid of the laser eyes. Those guys are really fast underground. I bet if you did an actual speed calculation on those, you'd find that they move at thousands of miles an hour, because they do seem to just instantly get to their new location, which has got to be ridiculous. Like, they have got to be teleporting through the ground. That would be a very interesting restrictive power. You have the power of teleportation, but can only activate it when you are completely underground. That was a very freaking excellent chaos there. That was wonderful. Chaos? No, the bombs, the Atticus cookbook. There we go. I did it. Well, that's what we got for us. Here we go. About to reroll. And oh my god, Loki's horn, Ipecac. Loki's horn. Oh, but we do have Mum's knife and a freaking Nord leaf. Now this has got potential right here, and of course the fact that we have the toxic shock is going to do wonders for us. This has been a very weird Eden run. I mean, so far I don't regret my decision, which I guess is really the important thing, right? Oh, we've got Evil Eye summoning extra ones, so that's kind of cool. I'm just oh, we've got sticky bombs as well. I mean, that's going to be fine for the Isaac fight. I just need to get to the Isaac fight without something too disastrous occurring. And I think I still just need to get myself... Oh, I have Bomberman bombs. That's hunky-dory. That's just... Oh, that's great. Oh, my God. What am I going to do? Oh, Jesus. What am I gonna do? Alright, what are you? 2 diamonds, that's pointless, so I guess we'll blow through here and be very careful when they explode. We don't want to be anywhere near that. That's just gonna clear that room anyway. God damn it, that was the wrong way. Fortunately, we have so many bombs that it doesn't matter. Who is this guy, by the way, that's running around rapidly repairing every single door that I blow open? That's what I'd like to know, because there has got to be the world's busiest architect running this place. And I mean, admittedly, you know, he's good at his job. I can't really complain. He's doing what he's paid to do, but damn is he making it irritating me. He's just like, whoop, 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 in between rooms, like with a massive amounts of timber in his hand and nails, and he does it like cartoonish, where they rapidly board up a window, just and then it's completely boarded up, and there's nothing you can do about it. I think that's got to be what's going on. We may as well 2 diamonds. I mean, it doesn't really matter either way here. So I can conclude, at least we've got conclusive findings, that the left was completely and utterly pointless. Let's try the right. So that's pointless as well. But I suppose I should give this guy my money and see if we can't get an extra item for the next floor, because obviously the chest is where it matters. And the thing is, we're not that powerful on this floor despite having a pickaxe, so we still have a fairly okay chance, I think, of getting something particularly powerful for the chest. And obviously we have 4 items afterwards to shore it up. How is Toxic Shock not killing even them when we have max damage on... oh, okay, it handled them fine. I see how this is. Holy hell, there is so many freaking sloths in the chest. They're just everywhere. How did they even get here? They're such lazy-ass animals that don't move. How did they even manage this? Okay, it's got to be to the left, right? I've got to find it soon. I just want the Isaac fight over with, because I just feel like it's going to be difficult. I am so happy I have this much health to work with, and thank everything we have found it. That is wonderful. Okay, let's do this thing. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess that is what happened. Oh, instantly took 2 hits. That's not good. That is good, however. That's going to do a lot of damage. And there we go. Ow! Frickin'. Oh, got another stuck one. That's just great. It's just not good, is it? I'm so scared of just firing against the wall, because obviously Isaac makes you be against the wall, because otherwise you end up in a situation where you're way too close to his tears. But if I'm against the wall and we got Loki's on and Ipecac, which is just one of the worst combinations in the entire freaking game, if only Sticky Tear could follow him into wherever he goes. In fact, where does he go? We're in a room. Where does he fly to? I just got images of every single Isaac fight when he's like, ha-ha, behold my ultimate technique as I fly away and drop lasers. Ha ha ha, ow, ow, every time the ceiling, oh my head. And then he just comes back down after the laser beam phase with a massive glowing bump on his face. That would be so perfect. We need like a comedy version. Come on. Oh, we've got max damage. We've still got max damage. We've got Magic Mushroom, Lusty Blood. We look freaking fly. We're like a fly, money, bling, fun guy. So that's wonderful. Infestation 2's fine. Oh, the mind is very good to get there. And you know, I am a fan of a juicy sack. So all in all... oh, we've got Piercing Tears with max damage? Yes, we do! Alright, I think we're fine. I think we are fine. Oh, God, that was such a risk, but I think ultimately it really, really paid off. We have loads of health. We have loads of movement speed. Do we have Libra? It feels like we've got the sort of a Libra soy milk combination, because surely max damage Tears would be bigger than this. Like, how have they reached this damage and still remain such thin blades? I mean, that's quite impressive. I'd love to know these Tears' diet regime and what their exercise is like, so that I cannot do it, because, I mean, I don't move anywhere. Come on now. We'll get our rainbow worm on, because I do love the rainbow worm. And then, yeah, getting the mine, having a straight path. Do we have magnetic tears? No, we don't. They're not sliding towards me. I was a little bit concerned for a moment, I will admit. We also have a lot of followers, like a lot of followers. Lil Brim, Lil Stee, Lil Dark Bum. We'll grab that, why the hell not? Hopefully Spun. Wow, we've not got 3 frickin' of the injection items over all these rerolls. That seems astronomical. astronomically unlucky. So we'll get that going. Fortunately, we don't have shielded tears, which I kind of thought we did, but I can deal with that. No, come on, tears. You are going so far in the wrong direction. It's not even funny. I mean, I may as well Little Brim do his thing. I don't actually know if letting Little Brim fire is a DPS up or down in this situation. We'll get the lovers. So I have Magneto, I believe. Things were going towards me. Who just ate my health? Oh, yeah, Dark Bomb. But there we go. That was so confusing from start to finish, but we did it. That was such a scary Eden run, but oh man, he's got to be feeling weird. Every time he went to a new floor, he just got his entire molecular structure rearranged. This poor Eden, what a champion. Like you've enjoyed this, guys, subscribe for more, and I will see you next time. Undefined. Oh, that was my impression of an error. I'm sorry. Goodbye.